taking on the Tennessee Titans. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
That's good for a Titans first down.
They go play action with Ward. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Manungai. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. That brings up 2nd.
They'll run here with Manungai. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Manungai, 36 yards. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing is Ward. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans first down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Ward, 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 10 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
What is up?
Here's Monungai. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, Williams. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Ward. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Going for it, here's Ward. He's got the open man. It's Manor. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Sly able to put this one through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you're running, don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. They'll try to run with Swift, but he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Set to resume. Here we go in the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
That's good.
On the ground, it's Mavangai. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Under pressure, they got him again. Jihad Ward. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself, and it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And here's a give to Spears. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Pollard. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. Cockrell holds it in left side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cockrell from 6 yards away. And the Titans have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now Williams loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, 27 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Williams.
Over the middle, that's to Lovely, the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, it's Williams. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends and you're kneeling down with the football.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play fake. Here's Ward. That is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's caught. The tight end Lovell with it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now 1st and goal.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Swift. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 2 yards.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
Well, when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal, but the defense ramped up the pressure, and after back-to-back sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
A 28-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. And now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Cougar 19.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
They go play action with Ward. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
it's 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
So it's the Bears who will have the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 105 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Williams looking to do it himself. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Running is Madden. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run Madden. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
That's complete. Right around the 8. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the keeper.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Jacoby Brisker. So it's the Bears who come away with the victory, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Oh, we got it. We got the dub.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Chicago Bears. Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing right away is Williams. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he stopped immediately there.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
No gain on the play. It's now
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Kyle Manungai,
51 yards.
and the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Sanders to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
To the air, Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Here we go.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
From the shotgun, Sanders. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Sanders.
And his pass incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
From the gun on third down, Sanders.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Let's go.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's another Browns 1st down. A gain of 7.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. To throw now, here's Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
A good job defensively to hold back to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Come on.
Sanders going to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got it. Ready?
Browns 1st down. 1st
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Sanders.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
Montez Sweat. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, well, they would have been better served. Just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
David Njoku, 42 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, 58 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the
Brown's going to throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a two-score game as the lead moves to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now Sanders. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan, the
Touchdown Bears!
DeAndre Swift.
As the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
As Sanders has it pumped free.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Right back to Njoku.
So the completion good for just 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Sanders. That is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
That's good for a Browns first
60
down.
Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Shador.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
19 Lions. 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, great. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
They'll try it now with Jenkins.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards.
Tony,
Sir.
who was a
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. Off we go from Soldier Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Here's Williams now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run with Mananga. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he'll take this one in. Cole Komet, touchdown Bears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return is Sean Tucker. Get across the 20, mark about the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Throwing is Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. Loose inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10. Mayfield to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's Ibuka in motion. Now Mayfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
That keeps the score. Bears 8, Buccaneers 6.
And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick.
And this is the danger of trying an onside kick. Not only does the return team recover it, but they get enough of a return to now they set up their offense with great field position.
They're going to run it here with Mananga. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he's in. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess it?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will take this to the end zone. So extending the lead to a 10-point advantage.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard.
Let's go!
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. A gain of 18 on the play.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down. That's Ibuka in motion.
180! Watch out!
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Up, up! Regular, regular, regular!
2 minutes remain. here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, 3rd and 9.
Hey, alert!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB stream, a pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless, and that's really what he ended up being, Mike, and defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
To throw is Williams, and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man, get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Mayfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Alert!
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grasp. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And now issues on the return. They can only get back to about the 12-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
180! Kings! Attack!
Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mayfield. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
Hey, alert 33!
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Real. 180!
On first and 10, here's Baker. Flush to his right. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the
Hey, 133!
On first down is Mayfield. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. Inside the 30. DJ Moore. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Buccaneers 30.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Tucker. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion.
180! What's that?
Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. The break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. On play action, Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Monunga gonna get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bears first
On
down.
the give, it is Monunga. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Durham Smythe, touchdown Bears. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9. At the 21-yard
Second down throw for Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Up, up! Stop!
Now Mayfield. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
180, up, up! Stop!
Mayfield to throw. That's to the end zone, just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Run. 20! Pistol. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir.
They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the ground, here is Manunga. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it for the first down with DeAndre Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On second down, it's Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Run now for Manunga. And he's in! Kyle Manunga! Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for two. Now Williams. This is hot. He's got it. They tack two bolts onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Throwing is Baker. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Throwing is Mayfield. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Alert, alert, alert.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Baker to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring him.
And he'll take it on in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
38.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, sir.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Mayfield. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion. Now Mayfield. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Williams to throw on second down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, they need 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Bears. First down. First and 10.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.